everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of Explore the Bible. This will be chapters 12 and 13, so here we go. The Lord had said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse, and all the people's earth will be blessed through you." So Abram went, and as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he set out from Haran. He took his wife Sarai and his nephew Lot, all the possessions they had accumulated, and all the people they had acquired in Haran. They sent out for land of Canaan, and they arrived there. Abram traveled through the land as far as the great tree of Moreh in Shechem. At that time the Canaanites were in the land. The Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your offspring I will give this land." So he built an altar there for the Lord who had appeared to him. From there he went towards the hills and east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, with Bethel in the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord, and called on the name of the Lord. Then Abram set out and continued toward the Negev. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to live there for a while, because the famine was severe. As he was about to enter Egypt, he said to his wife Sarai, "I know what a beautiful woman you are. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife.' They will kill me and let you live. Say you are my sister, so that I will be treated well for your sake, and my life will be spared because of you." When Abram came to Egypt, the Egyptians saw that Sarai was a very beautiful woman, and when the Pharaoh's officials saw her, they praised her to Pharaoh, and she was taken into his palace. He treated Abram well for his sake, and Abram acquired sheep and cattle, and male and female donkeys, male and female servants, and camels. But the Lord inflicted serious disease on Pharaoh and his household because of Abram's wife Sarai. So Pharaoh summoned Abram. "What have you done to me?" he said. "Why didn't you tell me she was your wife? Why didn't you say, 'She is my sister,' so that I took her to be my wife? Now then, here is your wife. Take her and go." Then Pharaoh gave orders about Abram and his men, and they sent him on his way with his wife and everything he had. So Abram went to Egypt, to the Negev, with his wife and everything he had, and Lot went with him. Abram had become very wealthy in livestock, in silver, and in gold. From the Negev, he went place to place until he came to Bethel, to the place between Bethel and Ai, where he set his tent earlier, and where he had built his first altar. There Abram called on the name of the Lord. Now Lot, who was moving out with Abram, also had flocks and herds of tents. But the land could not support them while they stayed together, for their possessions were so great they were not able to stay together. And quarreling arose between Abram's herders and Lot's. The Canaanites and the Perizzites were also living in the land at the same time. So Abram said to Lot, "Let's not have any quarreling between me and you, or the herders and mine, for we're close relatives. Is not the whole land before you? Let's part company. If you go left, I'll go right. If you go right, I'll go left." Lot looked around, and he saw the whole plain of Jordan and Zoar as was well watered, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt. So Lot chose for himself the whole plain of Jordan and set out towards the east. The two men parted company. Abram lived in the land of Canaan, while Lot lived among the cities of the plain and pitched his tents near Sodom. Now the people of Sodom were wicked and were sinning greatly against the Lord. The Lord said to Abram after Lot had parted him, "Look around where you are, the north and the south, the east and the west. All the land that you see I will give you and your offspring forever. I will make your offspring like the dust of the earth, so that anyone could count the dust, then your offspring could be counted. Go walk the length and the breadth of the land, for I am giving it to you." So Abram went to live near the trees of Mamre in Hebron, where he pitched his tents. There he built an altar to the Lord. So I think this is a really cool story of Abram. Clearly it's not all the way done. There's some more, there's some coloring there. But I think it's really cool how Abram just went and did whatever the Lord told him, and he believed him, and the Lord blessed him in return. And I think that's really important, because we have to realize that we just have to go out there and do what the Lord wants us to do, and try and hear him and do what he's telling us. And I know that's really hard sometimes to decipher what he is saying exactly. But like Abram built all these altars. And when he built these altars, he was praying, and that was his way of praying and showing the Lord that he was there, and he was opening his mind to him to receive what he was telling him. So I think this is really cool. It's a good story, and this is a good thing to know, and I'm excited to read the rest, and I will be back tomorrow with that, so I hope you guys have a good day.